Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Baer, the voice of the IRT, here at the 2019 Atlanta Open. The number 4 seed, Andree Parrilla, against number 5 seed, Alvaro Beltran. In the broadcast booth, we have a trio. We have Fabio Soto. Fabio, hello.
Hello, Dean Baer, and I'd like to welcome JP Edwards here with us.
JP, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. Can't wait for this match. It should be a really good one.
Hey, JP, how many times have these guys played on the IRT?
Well, Dean, in the IRT, they've played a total of 6 times, with Andree Parrilla only taking away 1 of those, and Alvaro Beltran taking the other 5.
Nice. So 1 to 5. Beltran 5-1 ratio here. Good drive serve there by Beltran, but a short serve is the call. When was the last time they met? You have.
That was actually in Sarasota, Florida.
Oh,
April
Beltran won.
2019. Beltran won that in 3 games, 11-10 tiebreaker.
Was that in the 16s?
Yes,
That was in the semis.
That was in semis.
Yeah, that was in the semis.
No, the 16.
Oh yeah, in the quarters,
It was
Beltran
Kane.
beat Kane.
Yes,
That's right.
Yep.
And the overall winner of that event was Alex Landa.
Alex Landa, right.
So Alvaro Beltran with a commanding 5-1 lead over Andree Parrilla. However, this might be a changing of the guard. The old guard versus the new guard. And after that shot right there, I might go with the old guard at an 11-10 breaker. What do you think there, Fabio?
Well, listen, I got to go old school, my friend, right there, so I'm going to go for Beltran in this game.
First game, Beltran's winning.
No, I'm going to go with Beltran winning the match.
2 straight?
I'm not going to say 2 straight, but I'm going to call
What
for
odds
Beltran.
you going to give me?
The only odd that matters here right now is Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson, 20 bucks. You skip
Oh,
a
skip
Rooney
shot
right
right
there
there.
by Beltran. How about we bet a cerveza? Uno cerveza.
Una cerveza. Perfect.
How you say it?
Una cerveza.
Una cerveza.
Una cerveza que Alvaro Beltrán gane el juego.
Not happening. Parrilla with the drive serve.
Beltran.
I like
bringing
the
floor.
aggressiveness from Alvaro Beltran.
So
Alvaro with his IRT hat on. Look at that. Liking it very much. I think he stole it from you, JP.
I know. So interesting fact, looking back at the head-to-heads, they only went to a tie-breaking set 1 time, and that was the most recent time they played in Sarasota, which Alvaro won in an 11-10 tiebreaker.
Yeah,
All
see
the
that.
other matchups
I remember that match.
were decided before a tiebreaker.
So when Andree won, where was that event? Was that in Chicago?
That was actually in Portland, Oregon. He won in 4 sets. It was the 2016 Tournament of Champions.
Oh,
And
you
that
know
was
what?
the
And
round
then,
of 16.
and I think in the quarterfinals, Andree lost to Jose Rojas. I'm almost positive because I
That sounds
actually,
about right, yeah.
I think I was coaching Andree that tournament, to be honest. So I do remember him beating Alvaro.
Jose Rojas, a retired player now.
Might be coming back.
Yeah.
The little birdie told me that he might be back. I'll tell you, I like Jose Rojas has some really good social media content. He is like training. He is an animal. I get like sweaty and tired just watching his video. Forget about what you would do, Bob.
No, Beltran point there, taking the lead 3-2.
3-2 lead here in game number 1. Alvaro Beltran versus Andree Parrilla. What do you guys think in the chat box? I want to welcome everybody in. Please like our post, share our feed. Second serve coming up. Nice little backhand pinch kill by Parrilla. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you in the chat box. Everybody in there. Greg Sweeten. Victor Rodriguez. Like our post, share our feed. Last match of the night. We're going to go over the end of this match. We'll recap the entire day. We will go over the broadcast schedule tomorrow. Looking forward, we got a lot of really good matches tomorrow, no matter who wins this particular match. This is Alvaro's first tournament, or first time playing since he came home from the Pan Am Games. I was speaking to Alvaro the other day when he was warming up before sponsored doubles. Beltran trying to keep this one.
Wow. Just the replay.
That's a good call, because you know what? I don't even know if Andree would have got that ball.
I think he would have gotten it. I'm just saying that he didn't have a comfortable shot. I don't know what you think.
Well, he was on the run.
I definitely agree with that. He definitely could have gotten that shot, but there's no way that he would have had a setup. So I think that's a good call from the ref there.
I agree with Scott McClellan right there.
Well.
Short serve.
Short serve is the call.
Beltran. Wow. JP, I've always loved that shot from Alvaro.
Yeah, that's his shot.
That is a shot.
So we have the number 4 player in Andree Parrilla, number 4 ranked in the tournament and in the tour, and the number 5 ranked player in the tournament and the tour in Alvaro Beltran. And while their rankings are extremely close, their playing styles are very different. Give us a few examples of the way that each of them plays.
Well, one of the things that I want to mention, JP, is that, you know, right now, Andree Parrilla used his appeal. He lost it, so he's out of appeals for this first game. Skip ball right there, awarding another point to Beltran. So 5 serving 4 in the headpan scoreboard. Alvaro is up by 1. What do you think, JP? We've got 3 quarterfinal matches and 3 tiebreakers. Do you think this will be the 4th?
You know, I'm going to go with a bold prediction. I'm going to say 4 tiebreakers for all the quarterfinals today.
Come on, you have to. You have to, Fabio. What's wrong with you?
This could be an 11-10 tiebreaker. It was the last time they played, and it could be again today.
Yeah, we were in Sarasota watching that match live. Skip ball right there.
Great serve there from Andree.
5-5, Parrilla and Beltran tie in this first game.
Andree Parrilla, drive serve, high lob. Parrilla.
Short hop right there.
Cross-court pass there by Alvaro Beltran, the Mexican monster.
Beltran.
What did we try to call Andree that last time, remember? We calling him the Mexican Prince?
Could be, yeah.
He can't be the pretty boy. That's already taken.
That's taken by De La Rosa. Double fault there by Beltran. Very rare to see that.
You know, and that's exactly, I mean, he does that kind of stuff really well. You know, those high lob serves, and it's very rare that he has a double fault. Alex Landa, on the other hand, there's 3 bad serves in a row. That's a better serve. That's a better serve for Andree, that high lob nick.
That is.
But Alvaro still attacks that ball.
He does, but ineffective right there. Alvaro waiting for it to come off the back wall. Did not happen as he wanted to. Then Andree gets a point.
Beltran shoots down the line off the back wall. Parrilla buries that down the line again.
Wow, that just shows how athletic Parrilla is. That stretch and the reach, and to still get a good shot off of that.
You know, JP, you brought up a really good point. I mean, Andree is extremely athletic at his age.
Yeah, I mean, I think, in my opinion, he's one of the fastest players in the top 10. Just his hands, his reaction time, his foot movement is just so fast. The way that he gets the ball and plants his feet is incredibly impressive, and that was just another example.
Beltran trying to short hop it from the back wall. Andree. Beltran from the back. Set up there for Beltran. Down the line.
Oh, he didn't. You know what? He kind of cut that ball.
It's a
It
little
was a
off
little
speed.
fancy,
That's a little off speed right there. A speed change there from Beltran.
like a slap bunt. He was like,
Yep.
that's interesting.
5 serving 8 in the headpan scoreboard right now. Beltran trying to get control of this match again. He's down by 3. Shift there. Wow, good hands
What
there by
a
Beltran.
veteran move
Yeah.
right there by Beltran.
Beltran did a really good job to just control center court there and keep Andree in the back.
JP, what do you think? You said something really important right there. He's controlling center court. Who do you think on the Pro Tour, at least in the top 8, who do you think has the best control in the front?
I'm going to have to go with Rocky Carson.
Rocky Carson in the front.
I think he really utilizes down the line and wide angle pass shots to push his opponents to the back, and even ceiling balls. When you see Rocky Carson hit a defensive shot, it's to get his opponents to move out of center court so he can regain that position. And when you watch Rocky, he's not always going for a kill shot. He's going to set himself up for a more successful shot. So I would definitely say Rocky Carson in that regard.
Agree with you right there, JP. And what about the backcourt? Who do you think dominates it more, at least in the top 8 in the Pro Tour?
Top 8, I would have to say number 7, Sam Murray. His power from the back of the court is just unrivaled. He can cross court, he can pinch. I mean, the only person that I would say could hit harder than him on the tour is Jake Bredenbeck.
Beltran with the Beltran serve to the right. Andree looking to gain some momentum there. Beltran touching the ball. Fortunately, not a good shot selection there by Beltran. He had more court available than he thought. So 8-6 now.
So let me ask you,
Yeah.
who do you think is the best of the top 8 in the front?
In the front, I would say it's between Daniel De La Rosa and Kane Wazelenchuk. I like both of them in the front. You know, I think Daniel has a little, good ball control because he's played squash. He's played front tennis. He's an outdoor player too as well. And he does pickleball. So he has that versatility to move around and to look for more options.
Yeah, I also heard that he recently got really into golfing. He started golfing a whole lot. Daniel De La Rosa did.
Yes. So I think both of those gentlemen have the best ball control in the front.
Oh, yeah.
Other than racquetball, that's his profession, De La Rosa.
Yeah.
Golfing?
He works at a golf club.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
There's Andree giving Beltran the Beltran.
Wow, cross court
Great
there.
reach, and that's what I mean by the quick feet. The quick shovel for Andree to get to that goal, which is extremely impressive.
Beltran trying to go for those 3 walls, can't get it, and Andree slaps it down
Great
the line.
volley.
Perfect shot.
9 serving 6 in the headpan scoreboard. Andree Parrilla taking control, leading by 3. And I like the fact, see, the game face, the poker face that Andree Parrilla has right now. I love that about him.
Yeah, it's really cool to have seen him developed over these years. Just being a teenager on the tour and how his personality and his style and his attitude have matured and changed and developed over the years to see how he plays now. I mean, he's the number 4 player on tour, and he's pretty young.
He is pretty young. Alvaro Beltran.
Great serve there from Alvi.
Gonna get to set up in the back. Skips it.
Skipped in an easy one. A veteran like Beltran.
Yeah, a little unusual for Alvaro to miss those shots.
Once again, got a lot of guys in the chat box. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, but please like our post, share our feed. Andree can't catch up to that really good cross court. Once again, the International Racquetball Tour would like to thank all the players that participate in any one of our sanctioned events. The tour would also like to thank the million of you fans at home that are watching online and everyone who's able to come watch in person. Special thanks go to Jason Chan here and the staff here at the Recreational ATL in Lilburn, Georgia. Thank you for your support.
I want to thank everybody in the box watching. Everybody in Mexico, un saludo a todos los mexicanos viendo este partido entre Andree Parrilla y Álvaro Beltrán. Gracias por sintonizar y vernos aquí. Denle like a nuestro post, denle like y denle feed para compartan la liga para que todo el mundo vea este juego entre Andree Parrilla, el jugador número 4 del Tour Profesional, y Alvaro Beltran, el jugador número 5 del tour. Andree Parrilla al servicio, 9 sirviendo 6.
Andree Parrilla serving 9, serving 6 over Beltran. First game. Second serve coming up here.
Andree Parrilla, breathing, taking it easy. Beltran. Another good shot by Beltran right there. Front of the court.
Wow.
Point.
Andree is just playing extremely well, getting to every ball, smooth touches, forcing Beltran out of his comfort zone.
So now Parrilla increasing his lead by 5. 11 serving 6 in the head pen scoreboard. Parrilla. Short serve.
Second serve coming up from Parrilla. Commanding lead, 11-6. Head pen, scoreboard, 12-6. Beltran.
Wow, another skip from Beltran there.
That was a divot. There's a chunk off the floor in the front corner after that shot. Ken Parrilla. You know, Alvaro's usually a late starter, Fabio.
Usually, yeah.
And, you know, for someone his age, he shouldn't want to play a tiebreaker.
No, but you know what? Here's the thing, though, and this is not something that I fancy, but you know, Alvaro loves the whole underdog story and coming from behind victories. That's kind of his style. But he played the tour so many years with the 3 out of 5 format.
What a great get
get
by Andree Parrilla, and it forced a overhand shot by Beltran, and he comes up with the splinters, 13 serving 6.
And see, that's we talk about a lot about offense, JP and Dean, but offense gets the glory, defense wins the game. You can't make points
Is this
if
the
you
Super
don't defend.
Bowl?
Yes, it is.
Well, going back to talking about the whole comeback thing, the other quarterfinals that we've seen today are all experienced players coming back to win in a tiebreaker.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you've got Carson over Sam Murray, 11-0. Sebastian Franco over Sebastian Fernandez. And you've got Alex Lando over Daniel De La Rosa.
Yeah, De La Rosa has more time on tour than more tour plays than Landa, but I get your point.
But very similar,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but
The better player.
you're talking about a 31-year-old Landa versus a 26-year-old De La Rosa. Even though that on tour, De La Rosa is more experienced, Alex Landa has played more years than De La Rosa.
Exactly right, and so that's the pattern that we've seen is these young players coming out, winning, you know, the first game or getting a win in the second game, but not being able to last the third game, and being beaten in the third game. You know, do you think we'll see that same case in this situation?
Well, I think what's happened, you know, to form is the higher seed has won, so the better player. You know, which is typical fashion.
Yeah.
You know, the higher seed's supposed to win. You know, to beat the higher seed 2 games in a row, that's difficult. But if any of the matches, this one, you know, where as if the lower seed won, it's not a shock.
Right, and I mean, these are the closest seeds as the 4 and the 5 that we will see in the quarterfinals today.
That is true.
And it is in reverse today. So Rocky Carson, the number 2, the more experienced player, over at number 6, Samuel Murray. A number 8, Sebastian Franco, more experienced, over at number 17, Sebastian Fernandez. And a number 3, Alex Landa, older than the number 6, Daniel De La Rosa. And then in this situation, we've got a reverse with Andree Parrilla, the number 4, younger and less experienced, the number 5, Alvaro Beltran. So it really could go either way here.
Setup coming for Parrilla. Down the line, perfect shot right now. Alvaro's going to appeal the serve. Second serve. You know what? You got to have, you know, the players really have to, you know, not look at the line judge and have dialogue. That should be an instant, should be a warning and an instant technical. Good shot right there by Parrilla.
See, the best way to counter a so-called bad call, I'm not saying it was a bad call, but the best way to counter is to score and side out.
Absolutely. First game point opportunity for Andree Parrilla.
Andree Parrilla. The lob set right there, Alvaro. Game.
Game one in the books, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a short break right here on IRT Live.
When it comes to the game of life, we're all on the same team. And success comes simply from trying. You don't have to be a celebrated athlete to celebrate being active. And you don't have to be on the field to have your own cheering section. United Healthcare.
Gentlemen, game two about to start. Want to give everyone in the chat box a little rundown. We had some rule changes this year. Went over it in the first match of today, but now the players can appeal a long, they can appeal a three-wall serves, they can appeal foot faults, they can appeal whether or not the ball hit another player, and they can also appeal a penalty hinder. Also, if they have no appeals left and the game ending rally can be appealed, even if they have no appeals left. So, Fabio, couple of rule changes right there. Good for the game?
Yes. Listen, every time there's a rule change, it's supposed to be to improve the game. It's part of the evolution of racquetball. Remember, not too long ago, we went from the 3 to 5 game format to now to the 2 of 3 format. That makes the game a lot more faster. We had some rule changes regarding appeals. Now we have line judges, so this is better for the game, I think. JP, what are your thoughts?
I definitely agree with that. I mean, we adopted the new scoring format for a specific reason, and it seems to be working. And so I think that these new set of rules are a similar situation. It's to improve the game for not only the players, but for the refs and the fans and the audience as well.
Yeah, I mean, now that we have line judges, it's easy to appeal those things. Whereas on video replay, you can't really see a lot of, especially a long. You really wouldn't be able to see whether or not it was a long. With our camera on the front wall now, that you probably can, so that's something.
0-0 now. Beltran gets that lob serve from Parrilla. Parrilla gets a setup from Beltran. Beltran goes to the back wall. Andree. Side out. It's a good call by Scott McLennan. What do you think, JP?
Yeah, he's been calling those pretty consistently for all of the quarterfinals, and that's just another one that he's called. He's got a clear shot to the front wall. Alvaro does, and Andree Parrilla has to give him that shot. Wow, what a bullet into the front right corner from Andree. He'll be back in the service box. Nobody has yet to score here in the second game.
I hope to see a change of rhythm from Alvaro Beltran here at JP and Dean. I really hope both Beltran and Parrilla always give it the best effort, but I really hope to see Alvaro improve a lot more here. I'd like to see a tiebreaker.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things that he does well is adapt to the opponent he's playing. I mean, just look at his match against Kane last year, where he came out on top. He constantly adapting to Kane's new strategies, and I think that we're definitely going to see that start to develop in this game against Andree Parrilla.
Point there from Parrilla. Good down the line shot, reverse. So 2 serving 0 now on the headpen scoreboard. Andree Parrilla first on top, taking the lead. Short serve called by Scott McClellan. Second serve from Andree Parrilla.
He's going to go with a high lob forehand side, which is cut off by Beltran, but Andree was ready for it. Another point, 3-0 Andree Parrilla.
See, Andree Parrilla giving us a good show in the front court. He's dominating well. His court position is very well placed, and I think even though he's not bending his knees as he should, he has the experience enough to put the ball away. Short serve right there, second opportunity.
I definitely agree. I think Alvaro has to get him out of the front of the court and force him back.
Andre's controlling everything. We got Luisa Fernandez in the chat box. Andre's girlfriend is watching, so I want to say hi to her, or maybe want to say hi in Spanish.
Un saludo para Luisa Fernández, Dean, de parte de JP de Dean, aquí de Fabio Soto, para Luisa Fernández, la novia de Andree Parrilla, que nos está viendo desde San Luis Potosí.
You know, this match so far has been very un-Beltran.
It hasn't, yeah. I agree with you. Good get there by Andree Parrilla.
Another show of his athleticism.
I'm not seeing the emotion from Beltran.
I'm not either. I was hoping to see a different game, a different shift. I'm not seeing it though, Dean.
You know, so it's one of two things. Is it, you know, is it the lull from Beltran because of the Pan Am Games? Is it because Andree has just taken a step, you know, forward on tour?
Well, I think it's a bit of both, but I think it's more of an Andree improvement, to be honest, rather than
what a serve, the Beltran. That's why that serve is called the Beltran.
I think it's more of an improvement from Andree Parrilla's standpoint than the lack of a performance from Alvaro. I mean, the Panams did pass, but that was a little while ago. I think it's more of a matter of Andree being a lot better now. And we got to keep in mind, gentlemen, these guys play professionally. In January, we'll have a lot of tour stops, and we got to have 3 in a row. So, you know, if it's a matter of Beltran resting, then he'd be to prepare for January. We got some tournaments back-to-back, JP. We're going to have next month an Arizona Pro Stop at the end of October, and the very next week we're going to have one in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good point. These players, especially if you're going against the semifinals or even the finals, they put their bodies through a lot. That's, you know, 2 games a day for 3 or 4 days in a row, especially if they're also playing doubles. And then to do it back-to-back weekends over and over again, it does take a toll. But we have seen some players be able to adapt, develop from it.
Yeah, January is going to be a rough month for the IRT players also. We're going to have back-to-back-to-back. So 3 tournaments in a row. We're going to be at the Longhorn in Texas. We're going to be in Sioux Falls. And the following week, we're going to be at the Lou Bradley in Wisconsin. So back-to-back-to-back. That hasn't happened in a really long time. But January is going to be a hot month for professional racquetball.
Well, I wouldn't say hot because Sioux Falls is anything but, and Wisconsin is anything but.
No, that's bull, because one time I went to Sioux Falls, I didn't actually need a jacket the whole weekend. However, last year when I went, it was freezing. Like really freezing.
Yeah, I heard it's very, very cold in Sioux Falls. We'll
and
see,
I went to the falls. They were frozen, but I went there.
So we've got Andree in the box now. Oh, just a side out. So now Beltran back in the box, 1 serving 5. So if you're Beltran right now, you lost the first game, you're down by 4 in the second game. How are you looking to gain control? How are you looking to gain some points here in the second?
Well, the first thing I do is, like when we talked about the Rocky Carson match versus Samuel Murray, you got to keep him off center court. That's the thing.
Right.
When Andree Parrilla is in center court, he's dominating, and it's his court, and he shows it.
Look at right there. He was center. He wasn't, you know, in the center of the court, but he was center of the court long ways.
Right, right.
But what Alvaro needs to do is he just needs to get that high lob serve in better, because what that does for him is it creates a return that he's extremely comfortable with, and then he usually likes to score off that return of serve. That's what Alvaro does best. What Andree wants to stay out of is allowing the ball to come off the back wall, because also what Alvaro does best is spin around off the back wall and rolls it out a lot.
Like that?
Well,
That was a
I mean,
great
he wasn't
shot there.
spinning, but that was an overhand, Alvaro Beltran special.
Beltran from the right side. Oh, not a good touch right there by Beltran. Kind of a lazy slap right there.
Yeah, Andree's doing really well with the quick hands up front. Kind of like what Dean just said. He's got to be pushed out of the middle of the court there.
Yeah, one of the things that I like about Andree Parrilla, JP, is that, for me, he may not have the most athletic ability on the tour and dominating wise, but I think he's one of the most intelligent players on the court.
Oh, absolutely.
I like that about him. He's a very smart player. He's not the strongest. He maybe not be the fastest, but he's very agile. He reacts very, very well to these quick-paced plays.
And the cool thing about watching Andree Parrilla play is he adopts, in a sense, similar playing styles to the people he's playing against. So you can see a little bit of Rocky in him, a little bit of Kane in him, a little bit of Alvaro in him when he plays against them, and just beats them at their own game.
So you're saying he kind of mimics their style?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, Andree's game style is easily adapted to kind of all different styles. If you're playing someone who's like what Rocky has trouble with Andree is that he gives him too many setups, and Andree's going to eventually roll the ball. Well, until late, Kane has never had trouble with Andree. I mean, Kane gave him 3 donuts at the U.S. Open one year.
You're never going to let that go deep.
No, because how can you? I just can't. However, at the Syosset Open last year, Andree finally took Kane to a tiebreaker.
Point right there by Beltran.
And that was the tournament right after Kane lost in the quarterfinals to Alvaro Beltran. So you know what? There was thought process was, hey, I could beat him.
Beltran serving. Short serve. Second opportunity for Beltran, the Mexican monster. Is he going to go for the Beltran serve on the right side?
Of course.
Not as high enough as he normally does it.
Almost got
But
there,
he
but
got
not quite.
he got the weak return from Andree.
He
It's
did,
just
yeah.
he didn't put that ball down.
Yeah.
Timeout on the court. Towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore.
Yeah, so when Alvaro dives, you need a team of people to come and clean with a towel.
Well, he usually doesn't dive and not get the ball.
Now he did.
Want to say hi to everybody in the chat box. Please like our post, share our feed. Also, the IRT wants to give a special thanks to Gearbox for being one of our Inside Industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. Gearbox supports not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. Check them out online today, www.gearboxsports.com. They sponsor both of these players right here, the old guard and the new guard.
Old Spice and New Spice?
There's no spice in it, I'll tell you that much.
Well, they're both Mexican, bro.
It's debatable.
I don't see the debate in that. Andree from the back. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, man. And, that is not a consistent shot that you always see Andree hit.
What Andree does is he takes a
adapted.
lot of pace off the ball.
Yeah.
And it usually fares well.
Not a consistent shot, JP, but like you said, he mimics.
Right.
So I can agree more.
That's it.
Beltran.
That's a Beltran.
Oh. Andree had so much free court right there. He went for the straight shot, didn't work so much. I thought he was going to go cross court, to be honest. But no, he doesn't. So side out. 3 serving 7. Beltran trailing by 4 here in the second game of the final quarter match of the day. The winner of this match, JP.
The winner of this match will play Sebastian Franco tomorrow in the semifinals.
Yeah, we're going to go over the entire matchup tonight. over the over what happens here.
Remember,
Once
this
the
tournament we
matchups are
have
set.
both singles and doubles professional. Beltran up top. Beltran, ceiling shot right there to Parrilla. Parrilla's going to get a setup from the back. Beltran, another ceiling shot. Up. Andree shooting for it. Again, another setup from the back for Parrilla, and
Wow.
he buries it.
Great shooting there from Parrilla. He was patient. He kept his footwork. He didn't get too risky with it. Put it right back down the line. But on the other hand, good defense from Beltran, keeping the ball up.
Oh yeah, 8 serving 3 now, increasing his lead, Andree, by 5. Now, again, Parrilla with the lob to the right. Parrilla with the Beltran. What a great serve right there. From the back,
See right
set
here,
up.
I think if I were Beltran, I would want to take a timeout. Stop the momentum that Parrilla has, break down this run, come back in, and get into the service box.
I agree with you, JP. A timeout would be very wise of Beltran right now to take.
Agreed. I'm sure Coach Fran Davis would say so. She's in the chat box watching. So is Matt Maxner,
Wow,
who
great
ran
shot.
a IRT satellite event in Montana. Matt, thank you for your support of the tour. We appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you do more. Also, Arnold Hernandez is in the chat box from Chihuahua, Mexico. Got to meet Arnold when we were down there at the International Black Gold Cup
In Chihuahua.
in Chihuahua. We're going to be back next year, June. Black Gold, Tier 1. Good overhand right there by Andree into the corner. Almost got run over by Alvaro Beltran.
Called down by the refs.
Yeah,
down the
he
clone.
wasn't going to get that.
Yeah.
That
it
hit
was a good
front
call.
wall, side wall, and kind of died.
Andree up to the service box. Alvaro Beltran doing a low overhead right there, reverse. Beltran didn't wait for the setup. Ceiling shot. Andree, ceiling shot as well. Oh,
There's
what?
a beautiful Beltran shot right there.
Wow.
Just the backhand splat rollout.
JP, he makes it look so easy, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, so smooth. It's the perfect technique.
Short serve.
He's gonna need a couple more of those shots though to catch up to Andree right now with a 9-3 lead.
I mean, Andree's just 6 points away from closing in this match. It's not a lot. Wow.
There's another one from Beltran.
Great control there by Alvaro Beltran.
That's
Reduces lead 5
typical.
points.
That's typical Beltran right there. That little, flick into the corner. It's pretty much a rollout. You're not getting it.
Can't win, don't try. Ceiling shot right there. Andree Parrilla will set up. And Beltran goes to the back wall. Parrilla steps back. Wow.
Kind of like a knuckle puck right there. So tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be on the air 11 a.m. with our Eastern Standard Time with our doubles quarterfinals. We're going to have 2 quarterfinals matches back-to-back, 11 and at noon. So quarters start for doubles tomorrow, 11 a.m. Second match to follow, most likely at 12 or right thereafter. Good grab right there by Andree Parrilla. Reverse pinch, flat
Great
rollout,
reverse pinch
Andree
there.
Alvaro Beltran. So tomorrow also singles will start at 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. So semifinals of singles. First match is at 3, second match right after. And then we come back at night with the semifinals of doubles at 7 and the semifinals right after at 8. So we got a super Saturday. It's not the doubles finals, but we are going to have some great 4 doubles matches tomorrow and 2 singles matches also. So tune in to the IRT broadcast tomorrow starting 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. After this match, we'll go through the entire draw before we say good night.
Yes.
Andree Parrilla on the left side. Changes his game pace a little bit. Going for a Caesar from Beltran. Beltran from the back. Hits Andree. Just a replay. What do you think, JP?
Yeah, I definitely think that's a good call. He's been pretty consistent with his calls. And the way that Alvaro shot that ball, I didn't think was actually going to be an easy kill shot.
Well,
so yeah, I think a good call.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's going to be easy or not. I think what really happened was he was going for a reverse pinch, and you're never going to, every time you're going to go for the pinch, you're not going to get an avoidable. It's just a replay.
Yeah, right.
So it really wasn't straight in.
Short serve, second chance for Beltran.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, look at the front wall. The IRT, his partners are up there. Gearbox, head, pen, rollout, Service Master. Those are our sponsors. Please support those who support us. What a get right there, framed by Beltran. Great wide angle. Andree can't catch up to that. Almost went through the back wall like Beltran did in Lima.
No, I don't think so. I think Andree Parrilla, to do what Alvaro did in Lima, he's about 50 pounds off.
Yeah, he also slid into the wall.
I agree.
Towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, wearrollout.com, the official apparel sponsor of the IRT. This weekend only. Special promotion code, 10% off all purchases. IRT Atlanta. Put that in at checkout. Please support those that support us. Wearrollout.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some great new IRT wear on that website, and there's also some great rollout racquetball clothing. Check them out. Short serve. Beltran 6 serving 9 on the head pen scoreboard. Good get right there. Parrilla gonna shoot off the back wall. Punches it into the corner. Easy kill shot, Parrilla. Back in the box.
You know, Dean, I don't know if I would call that an easy kill shot, but the way that he hit that did make it look pretty easy.
He does it all the time.
Yeah.
It's easy for him, hard for
easy
us.
For him.
I know you're sitting in the front row now, and you're probably like, that's a difficult shot. I'm going to have to try that next time. What a great choice to serve and a good adjustment by Beltran.
Wow.
Perfect down the line.
Play.
DTL, Fabio.
Yes, down
Isn't
the
that
line.
the winner?
That is the winning shot right there. And, you know,
Oh, Alvaro's kind of grabbing something.
Andree was going back and forth, left and
Did
right.
they collide?
I don't see him in colliding, but I mean, I don't see Alvaro asking for a timeout.
So referee Scott is going to go in there, check it out. It's his non-hitting hand that he hit.
Yeah, I think his elbow maybe.
But it still could be considered a, because there was a impact. I think he hit himself with a racket.
Probably did. I don't see him bleeding or anything.
I don't know if he has blood in him. He's Mexican.
Well, he has probably beans.
Caliente.
Good get off the ball.
Wow,
Alvaro
Beltran.
just puts that away.
Woo!
Interesting.
Was that flat as a pancake?
7 serving 9, Beltran at the serve. Second game, second serve.
Going to a breaker, ladies and gentlemen. Shot right there by Parrilla. Resets the point. Reverse pinch.
Wow.
Knew it was coming.
Another, you call that straight out of the shot, Dean.
It's because it's the shot I would have taken. Who takes a lot of that shot? Landa.
Landa does.
It's a great shot. There's not a shot in the book of shots that Alvaro can't, execute perfectly. Look at that swing. Look at that. That's a backhand pinch. It would be a reverse if he was taking a forehand. Because he's taking a backhand, the sidewall is directly near his racket. Timeout on the court. We'll take a short break ourselves right here in the IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Time is in on the championship court here at the 2019 Atlanta Open at the recreational ATL IRT Live broadcast booth. Dean Bear, Fabio Soto, and the newbie, JP Edwards. What a great return to serve right there by Andree Parrilla.
Definitely. Changing that pace and cutting off Alvaro Beltran, who tied him up 9-9. So definite great shot and great play by Andree Parrilla. Beltran, a little overhead right there, reverse. Wow. Straight down the line, forcing Andree to run. Can't get to it.
Yeah, Andree definitely showing a little bit of frustration at not being able to get that one. Let's see if he can get the ball back and serve.
Andree, great catch. Beltran making him run for it.
Wow. There again
Wow.
is that athleticism we've always been talking about. Andree Parrilla just will not give up on that ball.
9 serving 9 again. Tied match here. Second game. Last quarterfinal match of the day. We will see if we'll have another tiebreaker soon.
Come on, tiebreakers happening, ladies and gentlemen.
We're 6 points away from finding out.
Short serve, I would check that ball. Didn't sound right. I tell you, like Rocky said before, this court's playing really, really fast, and so what I'm noticing is, what a rally right there. Beltran can't lunge out and get that one. So I'm seeing the ball where you think it's kind of skidding a lot, but this floor, I think they redid this floor on their championship court because one of the members was saying how the floor is pretty sacred, and he didn't want to wear his flip-flops on the floor earlier. So I'm assuming they redid the floors here, which, you know, it looks extremely shiny, so there might be some new lacquer on it, which is causing the ball to kind of speed up. So 10 serving 9 on the headpan scoreboard here. Parrilla in the lead.
Oh, Andree, good play by anticipation by Beltran. Oh, Beltran
Skipped in?
skipped that ball.
No. Good ball. Buena bala.
That was a great rally there from both players. Fast hands, fast feet. 9 serving 10.
Beltran only trailing by 1 here.
Second serve coming up. Mexico versus Mexico. Chihuahua.
No, San Luis
San Luis
Potosí
Potosí
versus
versus
Tijuana.
Andree's got to stop with the pinch. Beltran's right there. He's got to go down lines twice. Parrilla took the pinch, and Beltran is standing there, waiting for it.
Again, Parrilla's body language not looking very positive. What do you think this means for him in the second game here? 10 serving 10.
I think advantage Beltran.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure.
Beltran does the next serve there for Parrilla.
What
Wow.
a great repinch.
Listen,
Again.
Beltran might as well have gotten with his hand and thrown it.
Yeah, well, again, Andree is pinching with Beltran in the front of the court.
Right, he should be passing it.
Come on.
Wide angle passion.
What was that?
He's done that twice in a row now.
There you go with a pass, but here comes the pinch again. What a pickup by Beltran. About time,
Wow.
DTL wins the point.
Smart shot there from Andree Parrilla getting back in the box. 10 serving 11.
DTL down the line.
Timeout by Beltran.
Timeout on the court.
Very wise timeout.
We're going to stay right here. So once again, our big matchups tomorrow, 11 a.m. quarterfinals doubles, starting early, late start tomorrow. Super Saturday. We're gonna
Super
call
Saturday
it.
tomorrow.
Well, it's not U.S. Open Super Saturday because that means doubles finals. But we got 4 doubles matches. We have quarterfinals at 11 and noon. And then we have 2 singles semifinals at 3 and 4. And then at 7, we start semifinals for doubles. So the doubles semifinals tomorrow night. There's going to be 2 matches back-to-back that are going to be absolutely fantastic. I don't even care which 4 players are playing. I just know, looking at the draw, that it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's a packed day right there. We should see some really good games, especially if they're like the games that we've been seeing today. I mean, 3 back-to-back-to-back tiebreaker, quarterfinals with some great matchups.
Yeah, well, in singles, you're going to get that. Doubles is almost automatically a tiebreaker.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
the teams
yeah.
are just so stacked and so good that it's extremely rare that it's, two in 2 straight ones. So tomorrow we got Carlos Keller Vargas and Kadim Carrasco versus Daniel De La Rosa and Alvaro Beltran. Then we have Franco and Mercado versus Portillo and Parrilla. And for Sebastian Fernandez, Andres Acuna, Landa, and Murray. So we got 3 matches. So 2 of them are going to be broadcast. So the De La Rosa and Beltran is a definite. And then the other one is probably going to be the Acuna, Fernandez, Murray, Landa match. But it's not in stone yet. Depends on the court assignments from the tournament desk. Down the line, Parrilla.
Double bounce. I agree with the referee.
Get right there. Andree thought he got
I agree
that.
with the referee. However,
Tough call there.
Hashtag just a replay. So he got a warning for questioning the ref?
For questioning the sideline refs because he addressed the sideline refs instead of the actual ref.
In IRF rules, I think you automatically get a technical if you talk to the line judges.
Yeah. So
It's
what
automatic.
happens,
There's no warning.
Scott called a 2-bounce kick. It was overturned by the sideline refs, and Alvaro called that again.
there you go, Alvaro taunting the ref.
Such a showman. Well, he didn't make a call, so. So that's the doubles matchups tomorrow. Our singles semifinals. The first match of the day will be at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Number 2 ranked player Rocky Carson against number 3 ranked player Alejandro Landa. And the 4 o'clock match will be Sebastian Franco versus the winner of this match right here. What a pinch re-kill. This game belongs to Beltran. He is extremely confident. He's playing with swag, and I don't see a way for Andree to come out of this match winning this game. High lob. He gives Beltran the Beltran. Nice pinch. Re-kill right there by Parrilla. 11 serving 12. 11-12. 11 serves 12.
11 sirve 12 André Parrilla sobre Álvaro Beltrán.
What I can't get is the service part. I can't get that. I can just say 11-12. That's, counting. I'm good.
Andree with the lob. Andree gives Alvaro a setup. Alvaro spinning around, and Andree hitting that ball. Too much heat there from Parrilla to Alvaro. Scores another point, Parrilla.
12-12. Race to 3. Towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restored. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you a little bit about Reaching Your Dreams Foundation. Is one of our nonprofit organizations. They support the tour in such a huge way. Their mission, they support young athletes from around the world with needed resources to achieve both success on and off the court, to develop successful careers both in sports and in life in general. So what Reaching Your Dreams Foundation does is they provide hotel rooms for so many of these young athletes that are aspiring to be professional athletes. You know, the likes of Andree Parrilla came through the Reaching Your Dreams Foundation. You know, so he's appreciated their support. Rocky Carson, a huge supporter of Reaching Your Dream Foundation. So check them out online today, rydf.org. Donate today, please.
Andree Parrilla tying this match up 12-12. I think Alvaro risking something that he should not have risked right there, giving up a point, crucial one right there for Parrilla.
Yeah, he was doing so much better by pushing Parrilla back and making Parrilla play uncomfortably with that shot right there.
But you see, it could be match point. Beltran, he's just such a seasoned veteran that by looking at him on the court, you can never tell what the score is, winning or losing.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a testament to his professionalism, to be honest. Set up off the back wall for Parrilla. Cross court.
Cross court. So what you did right there, Dean, about talking about Alvaro, the way you talked about him. In Mexico, we say, ya ponle un oxo.
Something chicken? He's not chicken?
No. It's when you,
You said polo.
No. I said,
Polio.
ponle un oxo. That means like, hey, you know, you're giving it a little too much.
You think I'm giving Alvaro a little too much credit? Alvaro's a really good guy. I'm sorry.
There we go. Front court. Oh, Andree got that somehow.
Ain't getting that one.
No.
Anytime you're in the front of the court and your opponent hits a wide angle pass, it is about 99.999 probability you're going to get that ball.
Yeah, so 13 serving 13 right now in the second game. Alvaro wants to take this to the third and final decisive set.
Of course. Beltran, great serve and a great return.
Wow, he got that somehow. Alvaro just having fun with it.
I can't even talk. I'm laughing so hard.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Foul timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore. Mr. Frank Catalano, thank you for your support of the tour. If you, and at home, if you want to support the IRT, give me an email, dean@irt-tour.com. We're going to come out with a new package soon. You want to be a sponsor of the tour. You want to be a patron of the tour. We're going to send out that information shortly. But if you're interested in giving any support to the IRT or any one of our players, please email me, dean@irt-tour.com. Parrilla, 13-13. Andree missed an absolutely easy one. He appealed his own serve, hoping that if it was short, he can read it.
I mean, the match is at 13-13.
It's a good appeal.
Appeals left. That's a smart appeal. Might as well.
I don't blame him.
Yeah,
I don't blame him.
Smart appeal.
Yeah.
Did him no good, but anyway. Beltran drive serving, changing things up a bit. Z.
Alvaro pushed that ball. I didn't think that he would get it.
Reverse pinch. No, but a bullet down the line. Andree can't catch up to it. So first game point opportunity for Alvaro Beltran here. Championship court, Lilburn, Georgia. The first Tier 1 pro stop on the 2019-2020 season. Beltran serving. Short serve. Probability of the game ending right now. JP, thoughts, yes or no? 1, 2, 3.
Of Alvaro winning the game right now?
The game ending right now.
Probability?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so.
80%?
Stats, man.
Yeah, that's why I asked you.
I said I don't
There
think
you
so.
go.
Hey, but there's a 20%. You know, there's always a chance.
Yeah, but
Always a chance.
So you're saying I have a chance. So Parrilla holds off one game point opportunity. Let's see if he can capitalize on it.
But Parrilla is only 2 points away from winning this match.
Yeah, they're going to be 2 huge points.
Just a replay.
Yeah, you know, if that ball just kind of clicked off the side
Yeah,
wall, I think he had enough room to shoot once again. I'm not in favor of him holding up. I think he really should shoot that ball.
Yeah, I agree with the referee. That was a replay. That was not an avoidable call. Parrilla lobs it. Alvaro, a little bit of overhead there. Parrilla's going to give Alvaro a setup. Wow.
This is going to be
Somehow, Parrilla got it. Somehow, some way. Alvaro, oh, he held it off. Ooh.
good cross down the
Wow.
line by Andree Parrilla. Just nicks the side wall. Alvaro can't catch up to that.
Yeah, great pass shot there from Andree Parrilla.
So 14 serving 14 on the head pen scoreboard. Andree Parrilla's first match point opportunity of this match.
85% will end here?
85%.
I don't think it'll end here.
Skip.
Oh,
See?
you can call it.
Wow, Alvaro Beltran.
You see, it's match point.
Yeah.
Not only he takes that shot, but he shows the crowd. What do you
Yeah.
think? What do
Hey,
you think?
likes it.
Again, that's a veteranship right there.
Yeah. Ya ponle un oxo, Dean.
La Polo Nozzo.
Ponle un oxo.
Okay.
Okay.
Polo
Alvaro
Loco?
no, Pollo Loco no. Ponle un oxo.
So Beltran, second game point opportunity, looking to go to a tiebreaker right here. Short serve on the IRT Live. Check us out on Facebook. Check us
Okay.
out on YouTube.
So I'm going to call it right here. It's going to end.
It's going to be a
This
high
right here?
lob.
Yeah.
He's going to give him the Beltran.
It's going to end right
No,
here.
it's going to be a Z serve.
I thought it was going to be a Nick. There you go.
Game
Wow.
2 in the books.
Somebody give this man a raise.
Beltran. Yeah,
I
lift
called
up
it.
his feet, lift up his seat, and give him a raise.
Impressive.
All right, we're going to a tiebreaker. Every quarterfinal match of the day, JP.
Has gone to a tiebreaker. Gotta love it here on the IRT Live.
Well, we're going to stay right here because, no, we went to a break.
When it comes to the game of life, we're all on the same team. And success comes simply from trying. You don't have to be a celebrated athlete to celebrate being active. And you don't have to be on the field to have your own cheering section. United Healthcare.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The tiebreaker, the last game of our Friday night here at the recreational ATL. Dean Bear in the booth, Fabio Soto, and JP Edwards. And ladies and gentlemen, Parrilla starts off serving. Easy side out Beltran. JP, give us your predictions here. The last time these two played in a tiebreaker, who won?
All right, well,
Beltran won 11-10 in
Beltran,
Sarasota.
yeah, that is correct. Beltran won 11-10. So earlier today, let's take a look back at today. Rocky with the 11-0 tiebreaker win. Sebastian Franco, 11-10 tiebreaker win. And then Alex Landa, 11-10 tiebreaker win.
So everyone had 11. So it was always 11, and the other person always had a 0.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
I'm gonna put
Samuel Maria
this-
was missing a 1, though.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
depending on if we have a 1-1 tie, we know it's going to be 11-10 break.
11-10 breaker. So
0 serving 1.
1. When did Alvaro score?
He scored.
So I'm hoping here for an 11-10 tiebreaker.
Wow. You sound like somebody I know.
Now Parrilla gets on the board.
1 serving 1, so it will be an 11-10 breaker. What Alvaro did with that short ball, jeez. So, second serve, Parrilla.
Wow. It's like it didn't even matter.
Wow. Let me tell you something. Alvaro just ripped that out of mid-air.
That was really impressive.
That Nick serve to Alvaro's backhand, I wouldn't do that because he tends to do that shot. It's very effective for Alvaro. I would not do that. If you're going to nick it to Alvaro's backhand, do it higher.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Much higher. Don't do that.
You know, we didn't talk how everyone got here today, but Andree Parrilla took care of Carlos Keller Vargas, who qualified in the round of 16s, and Beltran took out Gerardo Franco.
Yes, he did. He took
And
him out.
Gerardo's playing very well as of late.
He's playing really
Yeah.
well. He lost in straight sets to Beltran, but still, Gerardo's playing really, really well. Andree Parrilla going to the reverse. Alvaro going cross court there. Backhand set up. Now set up from the back. Alvaro.
Plum.
Ooh, not a
Not
good
a
choice.
smart shot from Alvaro.
What?
And before
I don't think that was a good word, right?
No.
Okay.
And right before that, Andree Parrilla with a couple of really good gets to keep the play alive.
Did Alvaro just yell out,
Yeah,
I
he
made
did,
such
yeah.
a bad mistake?
Yes, it's something like that.
That's what
but
I heard.
all,
Gee.
all you need to know is that thank God Scott McClellan doesn't speak Spanish because it would have given a technical. Wow.
Ball is down. That's a good call. Towel timeout gonna be. He's not gonna get that ball. The ball was down. No, you can't. You can't call that. But he didn't dive. He just stopped. Towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore. Mr. Jason Chan wiping the courts.
What a nice guy, Jason Chan, tournament director. Very, very nice
Tournament
gentleman.
director and owner
Yeah.
of the club.
Very nice gentleman. He has been very hospitable to us. Really great food. Really great stuff. Very good attention.
Amazing Chinese rice.
Amazing.
I didn't get any.
Oh, I got a lot of that
I
one.
talked to his wife before. That's going to happen tomorrow. Liz going to put a plate on the side.
Fantastic.
Beltran serving. Oh, Alvaro just missed that. And there's the famous, his
the
second one of the match.
Yeah,
It's my
we have an counter.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
But he does it mostly when he has an offensive opportunity to score a point.
Yeah.
He knows
if he makes a mistake he knows he shouldn't have made, that's what he does.
Yeah. Andree Parrilla.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Was that like a knuckle puck? What was that? Like a
Andree with the fist pump. 3 serving 1 now.
You know, Andree gave me good advice one time. There was one time I was playing a match and I made a really bad shot, but my opponent missed it, and I was so mad. And he pulls me off the court and he says, "Why are you so mad?" I go, "'Cause you know I had a better opportunity." And he said, "You need to just focus. You put that guy in a spot to make a bad shot. Be thankful and be positive." And I have not forget it.
Oh, Beltran.
Missed an easy one right there.
Okay, so I'm glad once more that Scott McLean does not speak Spanish. Alvaro would get into the second technical right there.
I think Alvaro said, "I got to make sure I set my alarm for my match at 11 a.m. tomorrow." I think that's what he was reminding himself.
Oh yeah.
Short serve.
Alvaro Beltran. Andree. Running all over the court, covering every inch of the court, Andree.
Can't get that one. That's an easy Beltran pinch. Staple shot. Beltran does it all the time.
Beltran in the 1 serving forward.
Beltran making Andree earn it. Running all over the place. And Beltran now. Little lob there to the right. Andree.
What a overhand backhand. Great shot, Alvaro Beltran. Dos service. Cuatro.
Dos sirve cuatro.
Sirve. Short
Short
serve.
serve. Good call there by Scott McClellan.
Dos serves. I can't even say it. I don't know. Terrible. My Spanish. Second serve coming up. Beltran.
Oh, Alvaro missing that
bottom
shot.
board. Beltran. So very interesting right there. Alvaro had a great opportunity. Comes up skipping that right there. What a
Fortunately, can't get to it. Beltran gets the side out. Beltran is leading, is down by 2. Beltran. Going for the Beltran? A little bit, not too very high.
big setup for Parrilla. Beltran's right there.
Wow. Going all the way back.
Yeah, this was some really good hustle from both players.
Both guys had multiple opportunities to end that rally, and they just made the wrong shot. Every shot hit the front wall, side wall, came right back to the middle of the court.
Unfortunately for Parrilla, Beltran get the best of it. Now, Beltran is only down by 1. 3 serving 4 on the head pen scoreboard, JP. What do you expect right now?
I'm still expecting, wow. Called it good, side out. Great shot from Andree Parrilla.
Laddie.
To answer your question, I am still expecting 11-10 tiebreaker, and we are well on our way to that.
We're on pace.
Yeah, what are you expecting?
Well, I'm expecting Alvaro to get this one out of the grave. Alvaro, Andree. That's a replay. I agree with Scott McClellan. What do you think, Dean?
He
Good
is
call.
sliding across the court on his knees. He does not have an offensive
Yeah, but, you know,
shot
we
there.
can go back to, you know, multiple announcers on this network saying, you know, almost every shot these players take is offensive. So you can't
That's a good
really
point.
use that. It's whether or not they were set up. And most importantly, it comes that Alvaro's in a really bad court position. And once Andree hits the front wall, you know, almost every shot they can kill from everywhere on the court. So, I mean, but you got to draw the line somewhere. You can't. Every shot can't be unavoidable.
Wow, what a great shot by Parrilla.
Although it can be.
5 serving 3 now in the head pen scoreboard. Andree Parrilla increasing his lead by 2.
So you, Fabio, you think it's going to be Beltran? Whoa.
Yeah,
Racquetball.
it hit the box of the camera in the front.
Yeah. Nothing happened to it.
No, nothing
So
happened.
you're saying Beltran comes out on top.
Yes.
Predict your winner. I don't care about the score. We know it's 11-10. Who you're saying winning?
Beltran.
Oh, you changed your mind.
I did.
Andree Parrilla scoring another point right there.
I'm gonna tell you, Andree is winning this game. I'm hoping it's an 11-10 breaker. That 11-10 loss to Beltran
In Sarasota.
He's remembering that right now.
I want to change my answer.
No,
Again.
no.
I'm the most indecisive about. You just had 2 really good players.
You got number 4 and number 5.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
rule
hard to
number 1,
choose.
never
It's
pick
hard to
anyone.
choose. Yeah.
So Parrilla, 6 serving 3.
Oh,
Skip ball.
ball right there. Another point for Parrilla.
I honestly just think it's his time.
Yeah.
And I think he's got the way the bracket's set up, he has the opportunity to win. So either one of these players, yeah, they're going to play Sebastian Franco, and he's not a slouch, but these guys are 4 and 5. Sebastian's 8, and the numbers are for a reason. So the higher seed, usually fares well.
Yeah.
I'm going to predict, the winner of this is going to win the tournament.
Wow.
Bold.
Very bold.
Bold.
Timeout on the court. We'll take a short break right here on the IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Championship court Friday. Andree Parrilla, number 4 seed versus number 5 seed Alvaro Beltran. Tiebreaker action, 8 serving 3. Good timeout call by Alvaro Beltran.
I completely agree with you, Dean. Completely
yeah,
agree.
he needed a rest, I think.
Yeah.
No, just trying to just teasing there. He needed to just break the momentum coming up with Andree clearly putting Alvaro very uncomfortable, making him shoot from the side, and Alvaro skipping quite a few balls. 8 serving 3. Andree sailing pretty well right here in game 3.
Wow. Great down the line shot there from Andree. Putting him 1 point closer.
So 9 serving 3 in the headpan scoreboard. Andree Parrilla serving 2 points away from winning this quarterfinal match.
Yeah, and actually, I think this would be a great win for Andree. Not only to put him to the first semifinal match of and now he's 1 point away. Putting him through to the first semifinal of the season, which would be great. And the potential of playing in the first final of the season.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First match point opportunity. Andree Parrilla 10, Beltran 3. Drive serve, short serve. Almost looked good.
Yeah. Second serve by Andree Parrilla. Trying to score his final point to win the match.
Beltran says, "How about that?" Not yet, ladies
Not
and
yet.
gentlemen.
He held him off. So 3 serving 10 the headpan scoreboard.
What a flat rollout pinch by Andree
That was
Parrilla
a fantastic
for
shot by
his
Parrilla.
second match point opportunity here. Can Beltran hold him off? Is Parrilla going to take it? We will see. Parrilla, drive serve. Whew. Good thing it was short, what Alvaro did with that ball. Can serve. What a flat
Wow.
roll out of Alvaro
Wow.
Beltran. Unbelievable. Beltran in the box, ready, nice and quick. Z serve, dies, set up, back wall, down the line. Point, Beltran. Great rally right there. Nice, quick, fast. Beltran serving pretty quickly. 4 serving 10 on the Head Pen scoreboard. Ladies and gentlemen, this final match of the night here on Friday night. Drive serve, Z. Oh, the third, So third match point opportunity here for Andree Parrilla from San Luis Potosí, Mexico. Number 4 ranked player on tour, looking to go to the semifinals. High lob. This is going to be tough. Perfect shot down the line. Ladies and gentlemen, it's in the books. Andree Parrilla will move on to the semifinals. So, Fabio, before we go to the player interview, let's recap this match. Parrilla, 15-6 game 1, lost 15-14 game 2, took game 3 11-4. We have tomorrow 11 a.m. doubles quarterfinals, followed by the second quarterfinals. Then 3 p.m. we have the Landa Carson match. 4 p.m. will be Franco and Parrilla. And then at night, 7 p.m. will be the semifinals for doubles, and then the second semifinals for doubles. So we're going to go right now. We're going to go courtside to Andree Parrilla and JP. JP, take it away.
All right, thanks, Dean. I'm here with Andree Parrilla. Andree, great match. You beat Alvaro Beltran in the tiebreak. First game, you completely dominated. You held your own in that game. What was your strategy going into that?
Hi, JP. Thank you. Well, I know Alvaro is an amazing player. He changes the rhythm of the game. Like every point, you never know what he's going to do. He's really tough. So I just came in the court and tried to do my game. Didn't try to change a lot because I knew that I play a lot of times and I had good results. So I said I'll do my thing and what I mean, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, it worked out well for you, especially in the second game too. I mean, you lost, but you still put up 14 points against Alvi, and then the tiebreak. You won the tiebreaker. Tell me what was going through your head through that tie-breaking match.
First in the second, I was really desperate because I didn't know what to serve against him. He was killing a lot of balls from everywhere, so I was really desperate. And then I tried to call my coach, and the connection wasn't working, so I got more desperate. Sorry, coach. But yeah, in the tiebreaker, it was a lot of pressure. I felt a lot of pressure, but I just did the shots, had to do them, and
So if you were you able to connect with your coach?
yeah. After the second game, we messaged a little bit, and I got a little bit calm after that. And I just did what he told me.
And what kind of things was he telling you to do?
He told me to do some special serves that we know that work against Albi. But after that, he started telling me what to do when I had set up because he was watching Alvaro how he was moving before I hit, and we were not in the second that well, so I got a little desperate as I said. But I'm lucky. I had the shot. Have to. Here I am.
Yeah, man, congratulations. Do you have any sponsors, any people you want to shout out?
Yeah, my sponsors, Gearbox, Grosses Escobedo, Samba Smoothie, the Reaching Your Dream Foundation. Without you guys, would have been different. And my family, my girlfriend, my coach. Thanks for watching.
All right, good, Andree. Thank you. Back to you, Dean.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard from Andree Parrilla right here. So from the broadcast booth, Dean Baer, Fabio Soto. Fabio, what a great Friday here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Well, great Friday nonetheless, because we had all the tiebreakers, all quarterfinal matches. It was exciting. We had a great showing and great athleticism. Again, congratulations to Andree Parrilla for making the semifinal, this first pro stop of the season.
Yeah, so from Lilburn, Georgia, at the 2019 Atlanta Open, Dean Baer for Fabio Soto, for JP Edwards courtside, our broadcast team, Momo Zalata and Pablo Fare. We want to say goodnight. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our first match of the day, doubles quarterfinals, right here on the IRT Live.
When it comes to the game of life, we're all on the same team. And success comes simply from trying. You don't have to be a celebrated athlete to celebrate being active. And you don't have to be on the field to have your own cheering section. United Healthcare.